This is Isaac Henderson, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hot facts, people. I got something here. You DoorDashers out there, and even on any other app, because it does happen when they let you know, on Uber, it says, your pay has been adjusted. It does that, and you're like, what's going on? On DoorDash, it'll let you know that the order was adjusted. And some people are like, well, what's going on? On Uber, your pay is adjusted, and on DoorDash, it says the order was adjusted. I'll let you know why it was adjusted right now.
It seems to me that the civil rights movement must now begin to organize for the guaranteed annual income, begin to organize people all over our country and mobilize forces.
Requests in here. Go.
BBQ, first of all, just hopped on to the Hot Crew. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for your support. If you are in the rideshare game, you want to know the best information out there, period, hands down. Hop in, check out Mic Drop BBQ. It's a cookout. Grab your plate, sit down, take it in. Raise your hand. Ain't nobody stupid here. We trying to make sure we maximize all day, every day, even twice on Sunday. You also get the best information on cleaning your vehicle, the best kits, auto care, everything. He goes over everything. He is for the people. That is who he is. Jeff, aka Mic Drop BBQ. Go ahead and check him out. Yes, sir. Now, whenever you see that the order was adjusted or your pay was adjusted, driver, I don't want you to think that you did something wrong. Because if you think that you did something wrong, chances are, you were already, feeling a certain way, which you may have done something that the customer may not know. But because you are the person in charge and doing some things, you're like, oh, they'll know that. No, don't beat yourself up over the head. I'll tell you this. I have plenty of videos that go over this, okay? Restaurants make issues, okay? Accidentally, because they do the same thing we do. They get a ticket, they have to make that food. Sometimes someone may misread on the ticket if they are still using a paper, or if they are on a computer screen and they just misread. We have people out there that have allergies. You can't have certain things in your food, and sometimes the restaurant messes up and they put it in. We don't know what customers that is when we drop off. But chances are, whenever you get adjusted, it was something the restaurant did. They asked for this and they didn't even put that in the order. Someone was at the house not getting their food because they forgot to even put it in, or they put it in another driver's bag and they took it to someone else's house and someone's like, they gave us extra food. That happens, but guess who gets the blame? The driver. Now, what this does, it can cause the driver to go just think about everything. But also, you got to understand this. You got to think, this job goes in waves. It never just goes a straight course. It goes in waves. You could have no incidences with any customers or any complaints from restaurants for 2, 3, 4 months. Then you can have it to where man, this is the worst 2 weeks of delivery driving I have ever had. I am getting hit with the ooh-wop-de-wham. That happens. You got to understand that that's going to happen to everyone. Now, Here is the only thing you can do to help save yourself. Okay, well, there's a few things. There's customer support. Whenever you get something fishy with the customer on a text or a call and this and that, and you feel it's something weird about that, you call customer support right after and let them document it when they are doing the typing, not just it listening to your voice, so that they can say, well, because not everyone wants to listen. The managers don't want to listen in on that call because they may have 12 calls to listen in on that may be needing their assistance. So you let them type it in so it's in the customer service's hands to type it in and do what you have to do. Okay, bam. Call customer support if it seems fishy. The other thing you can do, because there's only two things you can do. You have no control as a delivery driver with what anyone can think in their brain to try to create to get them something on the come up. They used to call that the 5-finger discount. Figgity 5. So this is the only thing that you can do. You have to make sure, and I have plenty of videos where I speak about this. It's not just your customer service. You are putting every line. You're filling them in, crossing every T, dotting every I, putting your commas, your periods, putting everything on there so it is complete. When you do everything and you leave it so that nothing else can be done, bam, it's all on them. I strongly suggest that, I don't care who you are, that if you're not going to the spy store to have some type of equipment to have it filming you go up to a place, you need to do that. A lot of content creators, we do that and it saves us multiple times. They don't talk about that, but it really does. We are able to have these positions to tell you guys, because whenever something goes wrong, we can send the video in to show them that this is what we did. That video is your safety. Nothing in anywhere says you cannot video record yourself going up to make sure the drop off is complete. If you are in an area where you feel customers may be wary of it, go to your local spy store in the mall, buy the glasses, buy a button, buy anything. You can just go get a little just get a GoPro and just have it sitting here and just say, you know, and then if you have it here, you can have it labeled. You can have it labeled for what it is. Surveillance. Safety. You have a camera and you put safety. Safe for keeping your job. A lot of us content creators don't tell this to the drivers out there, that they can document what they are doing. If you don't want to walk up and be as bold as some other ones, pull up in a position to where you have cameras in your car that face out when you are going up to a place. You can do it like that also. Outside of that, you have no control. You have no control over anything. Over the pay, the miles, the customer, the tip. You have zero control over anything. The only thing you have control over is how you can interact with the human and how you can go and make sure that everything will be done right on your end. And that means everything. That's the only way. Then when you get ahead with customer support, they ask you, do you have any more documentation that we may need? You already have it. Yes, I can send you this. I can send you this. Bam. It's a little bit of work, but if you do a spreadsheet and everything else like that, you know, you do a little bit of work. It's all about doing a little bit of work. And it's only two things you have control of as a delivery driver. Make sure you control it to make sure you can protect yourself and keep driving. If you would like to know more about what really goes on in the gig economy, do exactly what the next clip says.